Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee and welcome to a Star Wars The Old Republic news update. Now first of all, this is being released on April Fool's Day. I assure you that this is not a goof and everything in this video is 100% true. In the past, I've actually done April Fool's videos, but I wasn't able to put one together for this year. So again, this is not any kind of a joke video, so all serious except for maybe a Fuzzy Yoda. Okay, so if you didn't hear the news, Mr. SWTOR Central had a developer interview on Twitch. Now, I don't want to spoil the entire interview. If you want to see it, go over to his channel and make sure you watch it. But I do want to touch on a few of the items that were actually talked about during that live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and start this off with the PTS. As you know, some of the things that SWTOR has introduced here recently, and you could even go back as far as, say, maybe the past 6 months, there have been a few items that have been sort of highly contested or very controversial. So because of this, the developers are considering bringing back the actual public test server. And frankly, I hope they do that, even though in the past it had proven that not very many people go onto the test server. But I think the really hardcore people, the people who are really looking for bugs and looking for issues, they will actually go ahead and put in the time to actually do that. The other cool thing that it will allow us to do is to actually do preview videos again. And this is something that I have been just hounding on over the last year or so. You know, if you go back 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, whatever it's been, you know, one of the things that actually made my YouTube channel popular were those preview videos. Because as I just said, a lot of people don't like going onto the PTS, yet they still want to see that preview of what's going on. I used to be able to do that. When they shut down the PTS several years ago, that was no longer an option. So I really hope they go ahead and decide to bring it back so people can go on there, do what they want. If there are things bad that are happening, we'll know before they actually make it to launch, and, you know, we'll actually be able to show things and talk about things. That'll be really, really cool. Next up on the list, everybody assumed that after 5.9, they were going to jump directly to 6.0. That is actually not the case. They are actually going to be doing a 5.10 patch. Now, what is in that patch, we do not know, but just know that it is coming. Next up, they briefly talked about the name of the expansion, and again, you'll notice I'm using the word expansion because once again it has been confirmed. What's actually in the expansion, who knows, but that's a different story for a different day. The name of the expansion they have confirmed is not going to be Knights of the blah blah blah. So Knights of the whatever. That it's not going to be that. It's going to be something brand new, which is really, really cool. Going back to update 5.9, now they had already previously confirmed that 5.9 was going to be the end of the Theron / Traitor / whatever story. They have now additionally confirmed that it will also wrap up any potential loose ends of the Knights of the Eternal whatever. So 5.9 is going to be just the be-all, end-all of everything that is currently happening. As they have said, the expansion, again, whatever it's going to be, will be getting things back to Republic versus Empire, so that should be pretty cool. Next up, they did talk about the new race a little bit. I mean, I kind of figured that they would do another race of some description, and they confirmed that it's something that they are working on. They currently have a list that they want to do, and they're just trying to determine which one they're going to do next. Hopefully it'll come this year. I mean, we're still pretty early on in the year. Maybe it'll even come with the expansion. That'll be really, really cool. Now, in the interview, they did talk about Conquest and PvP a bunch. Again, that part of it I'm not going to spoil if you want to go ahead and watch that. But one thing that I did want to mention was that they are talking about bringing back both PvP gear and expertise. It would appear that the system that they have in game right now isn't really jiving with a lot of people, and they also want to give PvP players something to sort of go for. So it sounds like they might be bringing that back, but again, that's not set in stone, but they are definitely talking about it. And then the last thing that I will touch on is they did confirm that they are working on the next stronghold. In addition to that, they are also messing around with some new ideas and or new mechanics for the stronghold itself. Now, the first thing that I thought was, oh, maybe they're finally going to do a freeform placing system, and Keith actually then responded by saying that no, they are not doing that. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they're going to do new for strongholds. I know people that are really interested in that should be pretty excited. You know, something new with strongholds. I know the train stronghold was definitely new and interesting, but it sounds like it's going to be something more than that. It's not just going to be a location, but maybe actually some kind of new thing within the strongholds themselves. Before I wrap up this video, I wanted to briefly mention that Tuesday, April 3rd, over on Twitch, I'm going to be doing a special stream with SWTOR. That is going to happen at about 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to stop on by and check out the craziness of myself and SWTOR doing some stuff, definitely check that out. And then the last thing I'm going to mention in this video is actually over on Twitch. I'm actually one step away from getting my Twitch partnership. So for the month of April, I'm going to be doing nothing but SWTOR streams for the entire month to try and sort of push myself over the gap that I need for Twitch partnership. And I would greatly appreciate all of your support in doing so. So on the screen, I have posted my schedule for the month of April. That should remain pretty consistent, but if I have any changes, I will post a message on both Twitter and my little form thing that I've got on Twitch. So if everybody could definitely help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will go ahead and do it for this one. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.